Now, taxes are done. Infrastructure is next for the White House. Joining us now, Arizona Congressman David Schweikert. You're on the Joint Economic Committee, and this is all going to go down. It's a whole thing about public money, private money, state and local money. It's an interesting cauldron, if you will. Ultimately, is that going to be what gets us over the finish line?
I'm not sure I'd heard the term cauldron, but that's actually a brilliant way to phrase it, Charles. Look, it's really expensive in a time where, mandatory spending entitlements are 2/3 of our federal spending. So your government is consumed by paying for entitlements. So coming up with the cash, the ability to finance infrastructure, we're going to have to look to lots of those additives in your cauldron. And some of it is going to be, are there certain federal assets that can be sold or leased? Are there bonds? Are there joint partnerships? Are there state, local, municipal partnerships? And you're going to have to just sort of create this very creative financing mechanisms and put it all together.
So is this where the private sector will play a big role? Because, listen, I remember war bonds used to be a big deal. And even the average American, not personally, but I've read about it, that, even the average American went out there and they bought them in part because they thought it was a good investment. And in part, they thought it was a patriotic thing to do. I mean, Wall Street in the financial world always looking for different instruments. We know infrastructure, our highways and things are a steady source of income, and it's been done on a local level. Could that be the key that makes this work?
You're heading the right direction. It's partially that, and it's also partially what is infrastructure. There's some great studies out there. It's adoption of technology in urban and suburban areas is actually the fastest way to move traffic faster. So it's more than just laying asphalt and concrete or building our roads or fixing our dams. It's also weaving technology into the way our stoplights and the way freeway on-ramp meters and everything all talks to each other.
Sure.
And if we do this right, it will be absolutely terrific for economic growth.
Yeah, well, here in New York, we'd be happy if you just fixed a few potholes, but and then we can get on to the fancier stuff like the electric grid. I do want to ask you about this, Representative, the new report out on food stamps on the decline big time. There's been a 4.6% drop, in fact, in the past year. Signs, obviously, in my mind, that we're moving in the right direction. And if you agree with that, is this also the right springboard to start talking about welfare reform?
Absolutely. And for those of us on the Joint Economic Committee, we spend a lot of time on this. And it's more than just food stamps. Earlier in the year, we saw data on Social Security disability. That trust fund was about to go broke. And all of a sudden, its life has been extended because folks are choosing to do work instead of pursue that disability claim. And we see this all up and down the economic ladder when we're seeing numbers of minority labor participation, even felons. People with felony convictions are finding job opportunities. This is really wonderful for our society because the fact of the matter is if you, have that economic growth, it really, really provides an opportunity for so many people that have been left out over the previous decade.
Right. I think it's always a great sign. That's why when the jobs numbers come out, I'm always more interested in the participation than anything else, because you want to see Americans who believe it will happen. That's a big step ultimately making it happen.
And that is, you nailed it. It's don't pay attention to the unemployment number. Pay attention to how many folks are choosing to move back into the labor force, because that's actually where our economic engine really is based.
Speaking of economic engines, there's a report out now that says that China is growing, their economy actually growing so rapidly, they're on track to overtake our economy in 15 years. Obviously, Asia has become a global economic powerhouse. India is going to supplant England and someone else this year. So what's your reaction to this new shift, economic power to Asia?
Look, if you just look at the demographics, now I think that some of the numbers in China may be excessively optimistic because they are getting old very fast. But if you look at countries like India, Indonesia, Vietnam, there's a lot of young people there. And we as Americans, we want to sell them things. So we should actually look at this somewhat optimistically of we're going to have a whole lot of consumers out there that we need to sell stuff to.
All right, but economic might goes hand in hand with political might, military might, and those things. Are you concerned? Last week a big story in the UK, there were no British ships outside a harbor. I mean, it's the first time in 200 or 300 years. at their peak in the 1870s, they controlled 25% of the landmass, 21% of global output, and their Navy was twice the size of the next two nations. President Trump has talked about, he's combined these things with his national security policy. So is there a point where it gives us the impetus to continue to grow?
Well, no, we have to grow. Growth takes care of so many things. It also provides you the resources to actually protect everything from a sea lane to your patent rights to everything else. But you must be an economic powerhouse. But with that, remember, we're not trying to be an imperialistic power around the world like the old Great Britain, but we're trying to actually have a fair world to buy and sell and trade and sell our products and our technology to.
All right,
but
I got you.
That happens where you got to have also regulatory rules in the U.S. that allow us to grow.
And regulatory rules on our trading partners like China. Representative Schweikert, I got to let you go. We've gone past time, but I love our conversation. I appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Charles.